Pisces, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is going to be our daily reading for Tuesday, February 16th. Let's see what's going on with Pisces. At the heart of your reading, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is a burden that needs to be released, something that you're almost finished with. A commitment or an obligation that you made that you're going to see through until the end. But you're good and ready to have it done with. What's the challenge here? King of Wands in reverse. I actually feel like you don't have the authority to finish it, which is interesting, because it is your obligation, but for some reason you are lacking. Give me more on the King of Wands. It feels like you're lacking the authority to complete your obligation. Chariot in reverse. There's a misalignment of goals, of responsibilities. Chariot in reverse, clarifying the King of Wands in reverse. I'm getting like the expression like my hands are tied. I just can't do anything about this. I'm meant to finish this project or get this project off the ground or complete this thing, but somehow you are meant to find alignment with someone else or another group, and that's at like let's see, loggerheads, is that the expression? Like you're not able to find a compromise. You're at odds. It's not able to move forward because there's a person or a group or an entity that whose goals don't align with yours. And somehow you're meant to be a mediator or figure out a solution with them. And that has thus far been unsuccessful. Your focus is on getting people to drop their barriers. Yeah, that mediation aspect. Like trying to build a bridge, or at least trying to get someone to not be so defensive, to not be adversarial. Because your intention is completing this mission, completing this project, and someone is being adversarial, so your first step, your first approach here is, well, let's find some common ground. We have to get on the same page if I'm going to be able to complete this project. So you're working on ways to get them to be less defensive, get them to see you as an ally, or at least not an adversary. Show me the recent past for Pisces. Three of Pentacles in reverse. You need this other entity or group or person to come to the table and contribute what they want. But they are like, because they see everyone else who's at the table as an adversary, they're not even including themselves. They're not contributing to the decision. They're not, it's like they're just fighting against everything that everyone else is trying to accomplish, rather than trying to integrate what they want and work toward a common goal. they might be overly idealistic, with the 10 of Cups there at the bottom of the deck. Like, if I can't have everything that I want, then I'm not interested. Like, I don't want a seat at the table. I want 100% of my needs to be met, is their view. I feel like you are willing to compromise here, as long as you're still allowed to meet your objective. Show me the energy of the environment. 6 of Cups reversed and the Hierophant. I think the people who are opposing you, so to speak, view this as a righteous cause to fight against. It's like they're fighting the establishment, and I feel like they're drawing upon history in order to inform their approach toward this situation. They're like, don't try to tell me that I have a seat at the table, because I know how the situation went for these people years ago. I know how the situation went for, like, my ancestors or this group that was going through a similar situation. They said they had a seat at the table, and then they didn't get their way at all. So now it's our way or no way, and we're not going to compromise. I'm reading that as their energy, which is exhibited in your environment. Show me the near future for Pisces. What comes next? Aha, well, this is good. You're going to be able to get some clarity about the emotional root of what everyone wants. And I think this is, aimed at your opponent. Right now it's like, well, what do they even want? Which one of these potential solutions will get us at the table together, will get us working together and compromising? And the fact that we have this in the reverse isn't a complete solution to the issue, but it's at least clarity, emotional clarity. So you could be coming to a fuller understanding about, like, not the end result that they want, but the root of it. Like, okay, what is at the core, the emotional core of why they're asking for all this? It's going to be a starting point for negotiations, I feel like. The surprise energy is the World in reverse. This is the end coming into sight. You're really trying to complete something, close a deal, complete a project, build something, and like be done building it. The World in reverse isn't the ending itself, but it's the ending comes into sight. You can now see how things are going to resolve, how you're going to get from where you are now to the completion of this. Yeah, and backing up that energy is the Queen of Swords, seeing something that used to be opaque and seeing through to the deeper truth of it. Show me hopes and fears for Pisces. 8 of Cups. You're concerned that emotions will get people to just walk away from this. And no matter how you roll the dice, if people walk away from this rather than come together, you won't complete your objective of fulfilling the mission, building the thing. Whatever this 10 of Wands represents to you, the obligation that you have, the commitment that you have to finish something. Yeah, you're like, well, people might just walk away from this. The end result is the Knight of Cups reversed, which is exactly what you need in this situation. It's people opening up about how they feel about things and acting on it. So it's like the dialogue is going to start from a perspective of emotional clarity. I think that you gain about the other side's emotional needs on the subject, because they're very tied in with their emotions, nostalgic emotions about this situation, meaning like they're looking back on the past emotionally and informing their actions that they're taking now in the future. I think if you can reframe it to how this present situation is not like the past situation that they're referencing, that could be a good starting point. Because we have this, I actually feel like this is you. Exhibiting, like, I've taken your concerns to heart. I understand, like, my heart hears your heart sort of energy. I can feel how you feel. I've truly heard you, and having them hear you say that and believe you. It's this level of understanding that can be attained when you truly understand how someone feels, and they know that you understand how they feel. That's where action can begin to take place to complete this Ten of Wands commitment. The Knights are all about action. Show me advice for Pisces. Nine of Pentacles. This is interesting. Now we're bringing in finances to a story that's mainly been about feelings. I suspect this is saying that a financial offer to your opponent might grease the wheels here. I think that they are looking for funds or financing or the control over some resources where they have the independent control over it, where they make the sole decision about how to spend the money or how to use the resources, or like about something tangible. So if you can address this, I feel like this is at the core of their emotional desire here. There's some set of resources or some amount of money that they feel like belongs to them, and they want autonomy over it. And I think if they get it, then everything else is negotiable. Pisces, I hope that helped. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Bye.